Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to explain how I will do a Nurgle base. In that case, we can use any type of beads that you have. And in the case I will use the rib cage of this skeleton here. They have for long time. This is an old skeleton. Okay, so I will cut it like that. I keep the legs for another occasion. What I will do is I will cut with the clippers half of it. Something like that, to have a flat part, and I will cut as well this as like that. So I will put it like that. Okay, something like that. I'm going to use plastic glue for that. And then I put it on one side. Sorry. I have here some skeletons, some skulls, sorry. So I will take a couple of skulls or 3 skulls. Okay, I will take some of these skulls. Take someone different from the other side. This. Okay, we can put, for example, what I recommend is that I will cut the back on this one. We put glue, and we're going to put it like that. Okay, we can put another one. We cut the side a little bit, something like that, and we put it lying sideways. And then we can put this skull can go. We are going to try to put it glued to the rib cage. Like that. Let's see if I can. Okay. Now we need to wait that this dries. I will wait that this is drying completely and before doing the next step. So once the skulls are dry, the glue is dry and the skulls are there glued, we're going to apply PVA because I want to make a thin layer. I want to make it like a glossy layer because this will simulate liquid on the. We are going to use an oil brush to try to put this the PVA all over the place. We need to cover that. I want to kill the texture of the base. Okay, with that, so you want to put. And you can use some water to help to this brush. It doesn't matter if it's yellowing or. I'm going to put a little bit of PVA here. PVA, sorry. Okay. And we are going to. We have to be sure we are covering well and we don't leave any texture. The base is completely covered. So this is why I'm putting quite a good amount of the PVA. So the intention of the PVA is to really kill, to cover the texture of the base. Okay, so we are going to be sure that we cover, especially around it, because this is going to be like a pool. So the intention is to make like a pool. And I'm not using water effects because in that case it's really we don't need the transparency. We are not going to make it transparent. Okay. As you can see, I'm using a very bad brush for that. Okay, I will take some water and put some water here to help the PBA to flow a little bit. Okay. But as you can see, the intention is really to cover, and this way I cut a little bit the skulls to make that they are partially submerged in a special in a type of pool. Okay. So we leave it like that. Okay, and now I will wait until this dry before doing the next step. So this is how it's looking like after applying 2 layers of PBA. Okay, it's very thin. We have here the texture and we have the PBA on top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the miniature on top like that because I want to make the how to call this, the mat, and I want to, yeah, if you do the mat before putting the miniature, it will look like the miniature is floating on top of the mat, and this is not what you want to do. So I will take this out, okay, and I will prepare to start to glue the miniature. I will glue the miniature, I will glue it something like that, so in the way that the skeletons and the things are still reachable and the miniature is not too much in the middle. So we are going to use, in that case, cyanoacrylate, because we have all these layers of PVA, and of course the plastic glue will not work anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put it something like that. Okay, so I will glue it and I come back once this is glued. So now that the miniature is glued on the base, and I did that because now the next step I want to apply the mat, and to apply the mat I will use this, I will use, sorry for that, Ireland earth. Okay, so we are going to apply this next to the feet, in the area where we have the feet, and I will use a big brush, and we are going to apply this carefully. I don't want to go too much on top of the boot, but it's not a problem if you dirty a little bit the space. Okay, so we are going to apply it like that. Not on where we put the skulls. Where we have the skulls, I use another technique. But like if there is some muddy thing, well, it doesn't matter if we go a little bit on top of the skull, we can remove it. The axis, it's a little bit complicated to reach the part that I want. This is we want to do. If we want to go thick, because this has to be, this is the only technique, well, this is one of the techniques, we have to go thick. I'll put some more here. We want to go thick to be able to make the cracks. Okay, so let's do it like that. Thick. That's all. Okay, so now we wait that this device. Okay, we waited this device, and I will come back once this has dried completely. So this can take several steps, but we go step by step and we will be able to do it. So next step, you see now have dried the previous layer. Now I'm going to apply Nurgle's rod, and we are going to do like if this is as I don't say, residue, some residue. So we're going to apply Nurgle rod here. Okay, and this way we want really I wanted to kill previously the texture, so I want this to be really nasty and smooth in a way. Okay, it's okay if you don't have complete even. You can have some here, but I want to avoid to have just black between there. Okay, so this is like that. Okay, we have the Nurgle rod, we have the Agvath air shade, the Agvelian earth. Okay, and now I will wait that this dries before doing the next step. So once the Nurgle rod have dried, we are going to start painting the skulls. I know that I did not prime that, but this is not going to be a problem for so small surface. I will use any cream color that you have. So in that case, we can use Flake One Flash, or we can use Batibone, or we can use Screaming Skull. I will use Flake One Flash in that case. So we paint the skulls with Flake One Flash. Okay, so I will do that. Most likely I will need 2 layers due to that I did not put I did not prime the base. So I will do that and I come back once this is done. So this is how it looks like now, with everything, yeah, with all the base colors applied. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Agvath Air Shade, and I'm going to do a wash with Agvath Air Shade on the muddy part. Okay, you see we have very nice cracking. We are going to apply Agvath Air Shade on this part. This is the important thing to make a thick layer of the Agvelian earth, I think it's called. The cracking paint is to make a thick layer. We are going to apply the same wash on the skeletons and try to avoid this accumulating too much on top of the liquid. Why Agvath Air Shade? Because it's going to give more the dirty aspect that will match better with this type of bones here in this composition on this type of green stuff. Okay, and we can also wash a little bit the green part to have this look of really nasty, muddy, green, strange liquid. Okay, just to go very desaturated. Okay, want to keep the eyes dark. Okay, so we apply this wash. You can see I like what you want to do on the green part is to give this type of shades, uneven shades, to make it look more fluid. So this is done. I wait until this dry, and I come back once this has dried. So once it's dry, this is how it's looking like, and the next thing we can do is I'm going to apply dark brown there to, because normally this is the rib cage, so I'm using dryer bark, and I'm going to do this like that. Okay, and and I will, yeah, we need to wait this device, but the thing we are going to do is, yeah, I will wait until this device, we can do, I will say I will not do too many highlights there. We can do second wash if you want, but I think it's looking good, so we just can make very punctual. This one we can make a little bit of cleaning because it's looking quite dirty. Although it's taste of everybody how clean you want to them look. Because at the end these are looking like rest of some corpse that have been consumed by the putrefaction of Nurgle. What I will do is I will remove a little bit of I will put it here on the A. Have to go with brown there. We'll put dark brown. On this eye. Okay. So I will wait now that this wash is completely dry, and I will come back to the final touch on the base. Now that the wash have dried, the last step I'm going to do is I'm going to apply hard coat to give this glossiness and nastiness to this green part. Okay, and you can even go a little bit on top of the mud. Okay, so we are going to apply there, or even if you want you, but the important is to apply this on, especially on the green part. Okay, so we can go. Don't worry, you see that it's whitish, but once dry, it's going to be fully transparent. So this is how to do a base for Nurgle. Is a way to do it. So let's wait that this dry and I'll show you the final result. So it's not completely dry, so this whitish will disappear, but this how looks like the base at the end. So I think it's looking quite interesting, and it's a nice interesting base for a Nurgle, especially for this guy that is going to be the plague caster. So here we have a way to do a Nurgle base, okay, with this type of slime, with some skeletons, and as well this type of mod. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you find this interesting. Please leave in the comments below what do you think about this, and let me know if you want to see more. And this is going to be the miniature for this month, so I will start working soon on him. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you later. Bye.